First of all, just check that you're sitting comfortably on cushions or in chair. And for the moment, you're not required to do anything or think anything. Just simply sit with your eyes resting and closed. Allow yourself to be still and quiet. And check that your body is comfortable. And if at any point during this meditation you feel uncomfortable, you can move, it's fine. Don't worry about disturbing yourself or others. Just allow the movement to be part of the meditation. It's quite okay to settle and allow yourself to be comfortable. And while you're sitting still, notice how already probably thoughts are coming and going, pulling you away, what the Buddhists call monkey mind, like a monkey going through the treetops, grabbing one branch after another. The mind grabs one idea or thought after another. Let it do that. That's what the mind is supposed to do. But during this meditation, to help it quieten down and settle, we'll give it something to pay attention to in a few moments. But right now, notice thoughts and other distractions might be coming and going. Maybe you're hearing noises outside, or you get a strong feeling or a physical feeling in your body, or you want to cough, or somebody else does, or move. These are all distractions, all thoughts, all responses, all little judgments. And none of them have any power but what you choose to give them. So throughout this process, treat all distractions in the same way. First of all, don't fight them. Let them come and let them go. Just notice that they're there. And this isn't concentration, it's meditation, so there's no need to work at it, constantly forcing yourself to pay attention to the focus of the meditation. No, this is a gentle preference. As soon as you realize you're distracted, instead of trying to fight off the distraction, allow it to be there, allow it to come and go, and then gently, it's a kind of preference, not forcing it, not concentration. What was I doing? Yes, I was meditating. I was paying attention to something. And so this is a kind of gentle preferment, an easing of your attention constantly back to the particular focus of the meditation, which I'll make clear to you in a moment. So remembering throughout this process to treat distractions always in the same way. Never trying to force them out or push them away, they only come back stronger. Let them arise, let them go. And now bring your attention into the room in which you're sitting, the environment where you are. Listen to it, feel it and smell it. In this process, we start outwards and work inwards. Pay attention to sounds where you are, near and far. No need to judge them as nice or not nice, or whether you want them or not. Just notice that they're there. Treat all judgmental thoughts just like any distractions. That's all they are, thoughts. And they have no power but what you choose to give them. Right now, pay attention to your environment, perhaps in more detail than you normally do. Listen to it. Feel it. Smell it. The sounds of the place you're in, near and far. And a smell in the room. The warmth or coolness of the air. Just allowing yourself to gently pay attention. The world is going on its way around you, but right now you're allowing yourself to be still and quiet. And there's nothing else you need to be doing right now. but allowing yourself to be still and quiet. This is your quiet time for yourself. You deserve it. You are entitled to it. And now move your attention a little further inwards. Become aware of your body, sitting wherever you are. Feeling the contact of clothing with skin, and the position of your limbs, the position of your body. And now and at any point you can move to be comfortable. But if you're okay, just allow yourself to sit and feel yourself very physical and very solid and present in your body. The earth beneath you, the chair or cushions beneath you, the contact of clothing with skin, very physical and solid and present in the world. Then bring your attention a little further inwards. Let it rest now upon your breathing, feeling the air coming and going through mouth and nose. The rise and fall of chest and tummy. Just feeling the air coming and going. Just noticing your breath. Maybe you can watch it as it comes and goes. Maybe you're feeling it physically. Just allowing yourself to rest with your attention upon the breath. Nothing else is required of you at this point in your life to let your attention rest upon your breathing. And don't worry if you find your mind has wandered off already. For most people it does within a few seconds. That's quite normal. Just allow yourself to remember that when you bring your attention back to the breath and you're just resting on that and nothing else, that's the meditation. We move away from it, we come back to it. But with time and a little more practice, we find we spend more time just being still and paying attention and not distracted. So don't beat yourself up if you find your mind is wandering. That's quite normal. But as I said before, if you find your mind has wandered off and become distracted by a thought or a feeling in yourself or in the place where you are, at the point when you're aware, when you realize you're distracted, no need to worry about it or to force it or to punish yourself for not getting it right. It's quite normal to go wandering off in the mind. But at that point when you're aware, when you realize you've drifted, at that point of awareness, you can choose. And it's a gentle choosing, not a forcing. It's a preferment. Oh, I was thinking about this, or thinking about, well, what did Stephen say? Breathing. Just easing the attention back to the breath, coming and going. It's not concentration, it's meditation. Allowing the attention to come to rest fully on a single point, in this case the breathing. Feeling it, watching it come and go. So if you find your mind is wandering, remember at that point of awareness, that's when a choice is possible. What was I doing? My mind's wandered off. What was I thinking? Yes. Breathing. Sitting. Always distracting thoughts will come in. Don't worry, that's normal. I can't do this, or it's not working, or it's boring, or I've got to do this or that priority. That'll carry on. That's what the mind is supposed to do. Don't fight it. Just notice that those distractions and thoughts and judgments are arising. And whenever they do, there will come a point when you're aware that that's what's happening. And at that point of awareness, ever so gently, kindly upon yourself, yes, bring my attention back to breathing. Always coming back. There'll be moments of falling away and forgetting, and then remembering. And at that point of remembering, of being aware, then you can come back by easing the attention gently, preferring to come back to attention upon the breath. Even if you've paid attention to breathing only for a few seconds before your mind has wandered, those few seconds are the meditation. A gentle resting of attention. The body is still, the mind is doing what it's doing, but your awareness, your attention is resting, coming back again and again to the breath. Now, to assist that process of resting with attention upon one single point, for most of us it's helpful to give the mind something to pay attention to separately so that you can just carry on doing that while you sit and are aware. So next time you breathe out, think of the number 1. And when you breathe out again, think of the number 2. And so on with each out-breath until you've counted 4 breaths. And when you've counted 4 out-breaths, carry on counting the next 4 from 1 until 4. So all that you are doing is allowing yourself to rest with all of your attention upon breathing and counting. Each out-breath from 1 until 4, and then count the next 4 from 1 until 4. And don't worry if you lose count, it's quite normal. Many people just counting 1 and they're getting lost is quite common. Again, don't judge or punish yourself that you can't do it. Even if you've counted only 1 out-breath, your attention has rested upon it, and that's the beginning of meditation. So if you find yourself losing count, that your mind has wandered, remember at that point when your mind has wandered and you're aware that you're not paying attention, at that point of awareness you can choose. What was I doing? Oh yes, I wandered off. What was I doing? Yes, counting my breath. So it's gentle, it's not beating yourself into place. It's not hard work, it's not concentration. What was I doing? Yes. And return your attention back to the counting, either to the last number you thought of, or start again from 1 until 4. So all you're doing is breathing and counting, constantly summoning your attention back to the simplicity of the breath and counting the breath from 1 until 4, and then the next 4. Breathe and count. Breathe matter where your mind is wandering, how interesting or seductive the thought or important it might seem, don't worry. You can always return to it later. If it's important, you won't forget. But right now, let all that go. As soon as a distraction arises and you're aware that it's coming in, don't fight it, don't force it away. Once again, at that point of awareness, gently ease your attention back to breathing and counting the breath. From 1 until 4, and then count the next 4. Just breathe and count. Breathe and count. Remember, no matter what thoughts or distractions arise, and they'll keep arising, no matter how important or interesting they might seem, now is not the time to follow them. Now is the time when you're aware that you might be distracted or wandering. Now is the time, what was I doing? Yes. Resting my attention upon breathing and counting each out-breath from 1 until 4. Breathe and count. Breathe and count. Whatever distractions are arising from the place you are in or from within, treat them all in the same way. No need to pay attention to them, no need to fight them off. They just grow stronger. Treat them as teachers to deepen your meditation, to not allow yourself to be captured by them. No matter what is going on, what was I doing? Yes. Ease the attention back to breathing and counting. No matter how strong the pull away, let it go. This is your time to be still and to breathe and count. Breathe, count. Allow your attention back to breathing and counting. Allow it to come back to them if you find your mind has wandered. Gently, kindly. counting. Breathing, counting. And now let the counting drift away. Or whether thoughts or feelings have been arising, just be aware of them and let them drift away too. And bring your attention once more simply into your breathing. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out slowly. And as you breathe out, let go of the thoughts and the counting and become aware much more of your breathing once more, of the air coming and going through mouth and nose, the rise and fall of chest and tummy. Just breathing. And then take another nice deep breath in. Let your attention go from the breath. Breathe in deeply and breathe out nice and slowly. And as you breathe out this time, feeling your attention returning into your body. Feeling the ground or chair beneath you or cushions. The contact of clothing with skin, the position of your limbs and your head and your neck. And your whole body, just becoming aware of yourself very physical and solid and present in the world. Very here. Feeling the wonder of your physical presence in the world. Then breathe in nice and deeply once more. And this time as you breathe out, become aware of the room or the place that you're sitting in once more, keeping your eyes closed. Feel the room, smell it and listen to it. Becoming aware of yourself sitting physical and solid and present in the world around you. Very back here, very solid and present and in the moment. And then take another nice deep breath. Breathe in deeply. And this time as you breathe out, without hurrying, taking your time, looking downwards first. As you slowly breathe out, let your eyes open slowly and gently, quietly. Bring your attention back into the room in which you're sitting. Slowly returning your attention again to the ordinary world around you. And attentive also, after this relaxation and meditation, to the world within you. Breathing your way gently back into the world.